Rejoice, behold and get ready to party, as the 2021 Suzuki Hayabusa is here and ready to spice up the year. The Big Busa was officially removed from sale in the UK in 2018, almost exactly 20 years after it first burst onto the scene in a cloud of 186 mph tyre smoke. But we always had a feeling that the bike would be back, as legendary bikes rarely die, they just get faster. Well, sometimes anyway. In truth, the new 2021 Hayabusa isn't likely to be miles faster than the previous machine, mainly down to those pesky 186 mph limits that are equipped on it. But it is the biggest, most wide-reaching update that the model has seen in the last 20 years. Before we get into the meat of the new model though, please, if you haven't already, take a moment to hit like and subscribe, and give the notification bell a ring so you can stay up to date with all of our latest videos. It really does mean a lot to us. So first off, the engine. Sadly, for those looking forward to an uber increase in power, the new Busa is not the most powerful machine in the family. Claimed output is 188 bhp, which is actually down from the 195 bhp of the 2008 model. It's a shame, as mo power does normally mean mo fun, although abiding to those Euro 5 regulations are the key to helping the model live on. In the design phase of the 2021 bike, Suzuki toyed with a whole pile of funky new engine configurations, including 6 cylinders, forced induction and much higher displacements than the current 1340cc. The bike's designers eventually decided to stick with this format though, and its 81mm bore and 65mm stroke. With the specs and construction of the new bike being fairly much as the machine used to be, you'd be forgiven for thinking that the new model might be a bit of a damp squib, although that may not be the case. Suzuki is still claiming that the new bike is the fastest Hayabusa to date, thanks to updated electronics allowing the rider to use more of the bike's sizable power. It also has a new fuel injection system and a quick shifter, helping to boost performance where it really counts. The internals have also been updated for the new model, with revised cam profiles and lift time being backed up by new pistons, conrods and a new crankshaft. The new machine also gains an assisted slipper clutch and the obligatory quick shifter for clutchless up and down changes. The frame of the new bike is also a carryover from the old machine, although there are likely to be few who can find fault with that. The Big Busa was always a bike that handled very well, almost too well when you consider the size and the weight of the thing. Now imagine that same bike with 2021 suspension hardware, brakes and electronics. It's hard to bet against this bike again being a fan favourite on the handling front. The suspension is still fully adjustable and provided by KYB, and that's front and rear with USD forks at the front. It has also been totally updated and refined for the 2021 model. Braking is supplied by Brembo with a combined system and a 6-axis IMU, chipping in for good measure. The IMU is part of a 5-pronged ring of assistance that includes anti-lift control system, power modes, motion traction control, engine braking control and the up and down quick shifter. The gadgets don't stop there though, as the new bike also features launch control, cruise control, motion track brake system, slope dependent control and hill hold control, to name but a few. As with any of the big bore high-speed sports tourers, the Hayabusa has spent an extensive amount of time being honed in the wind tunnel. Thanks to this, the 2021 model is claimed to be the most aerodynamic iteration of the bike to date. It is though still unmistakable as a Busa, with its wide, long and low to the ground silhouette making it as instantly recognisable as it always was. The new Hayabusa is scheduled to land in the UK dealerships in March 2021 and is priced at a competitive sounding £16,499 on the road. After the iconic Kawasaki ZZR 1400 came to an end in 2020, there really is only one production bike that the new machine will have to do battle against in the sector, and it comes in the shape of the H2SX. In base form, the Kawasaki does come in a slither cheaper than the Suzuki at £15,099 on the road, although some purists don't fully appreciate the Kawasaki's boosted engine. For some it just seems there ain't no substitute for cubes after all. Suzuki has promised Visordown a place at the front of the queue for a road test on the new bike when it lands with them. We should be getting our hands on the keys in March, so make sure you stay tuned. In the meantime, please don't forget to hit like and subscribe and give the notification bell a ring so you can stay up to date with all of Visordown's latest videos. For all the latest news, reviews and motorcycle features, get yourself over to visordown.com.